In today's video, I want to tell you guys about the best Blender add-ons for ArchViz, which came out in recent months. Some of these can actually speed up your production time by many folds. This includes add-ons for making ready interiors, materials, incredible vegetation assets, creating ornaments, and more. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. I'm gonna start with lazy interiors, and the core purpose behind this one is rapid interior scene building through a clean browser workflow where you can add assets by category. So you just import ready-made scene chunks by category and use built-in quick snap tools. So placement kinda stays steady, and you've got a materials library for fast look dev. And honestly, the value is how much content is actually included. You've got 380 assets, 34 scenes, and 60 plus materials, so it is immediately useful for ArchViz plugin, product shot rooms, quick animation sets, and so on. In the files, you will get the add-on plus a large external library, which is about 43 GB. Now let me tell you about Ornament Generator. This add-on is basically one of those tools that can save you as an ArchViz modeler or an environment artist a ridiculous amount of time. So instead of manually modeling decorative patterns over and over again, you just select edges, press generate ornament, and the add-on automatically wraps detailed ornamental geometry around that surface. What makes it interesting is the sheer amount of content packed into it. The full version currently comes with 426 handmade ornaments spread across 15 organized categories, including things inspired by Gothic, Renaissance, Persian, Chinese, Roman, and different styles. The smaller versions still include the same functionality, but fewer assets, with the starter pack having around 21 ornaments, and the light version around 166 ornaments. The add-on has been getting a lot of updates recently, and one of the updates added 62 new ornaments, and another added around 104, which shows that the developer is actually treating it as a growing library and a tool that allows you to create amazing ornaments in a short period of time. The add-on itself works through geometry nodes, which actually makes it great for iteration and rapid prototyping, if you're looking for different looks and designs. Procedural Interiors is another new Blender add-on that makes building indoor scenes much faster. So if you've ever modeled a room by hand, you know that turning a floor plan into a 3D scene can actually be tedious. I mean, placing every wall, extruding them, cutting out doors and windows, it all can eat up hours. But with this add-on, you can literally import a floor plan image, trace over it, and it will auto-generate the walls, the doors, and the windows for you. And everything stays fully procedural and editable, so you can tweak room dimensions and move openings on the fly. It even has a furnished subspace feature, which instantly fills the room with furniture, using a built-in library of 150 plus assets like chairs, tables, and decors. It's not the biggest library out there, but it can be a great starting point. Also, the value to price ratio alone, I think, is worth it. When it comes to materials for ArchViz, the developer of Sanctus material library released Sanctus Viz, which is great for ArchViz artists. It is basically a collection of over 500 optimized procedural materials, asset library items, and geometry node tools, made specifically for ArchViz work to make it faster and easier. And since it is from this developer, you know this stuff is really great. In practice, Sanctus Viz lets you do things on the fly and give a lot of detail to your surface. You can, for instance, add roof tiles or wall patterns instantly, and even auto-generate UV maps for things like walls and floors. It also comes with a built-in baking tool, so you can convert those fancy procedural materials into regular textures when you need to optimize, in addition to other things. On the other hand, Craftsman Cabinet add-on is all about creating and customize your cabinet from scratch. This is gonna be great for you as an ArchViz artist or even as an environment artist if you're looking for a fast and easy solution to craft the exact cabinets for your clients or for your environments. You can literally customize anything that comes to your mind. I mean, you could add shelves, side panels, drawers, and you can even do edge finishing on the fly with optimized bevel settings. And here's the thing, you don't have to worry about UVs anymore, because you're going to find sliders in the add-on UI to adjust the UVs without any ugly stretch wood or textures. And if you need crowds in your scenes, iCrowds is actually a very interesting crowd simulator, which makes it easy to fill up your scenes with tons of animated people. And by the way, it is from the developer of iCity, so you know you've got something solid. Anyways, it can handle massive crowds, up to tens of thousands of characters at once. With it, you got 7 specialized simulation systems, from basic walk cycles to a full city AI mode, so agents can wander streets, follow paths, and even leave out sim-style needs, like hunger and rest. And the best part is, it includes a pack of ready-made 3D people, high and low poly with different outfits. At least this is more than sufficient when it comes to populating a city plaza or a stadium, because as you can see, it is basically plug and play. On the other hand, PF2B or Plantfactory to Blender 2.0 is one of the most underrated Blender add-ons, and let me tell you why. It gives you access to the free library of Plantfactory, which went open source a couple of years ago, and in version 2, they introduced biomes and collections, in addition to a snow system, wind import, and a major overhaul of import overrides for a more granular control. In practice, biomes and collections splits the workflow into 2 scene builder modes. Biomes are structured, ready-made ecosystems intended for scattering, and the one with this add-on are designed to work with tools like Geoscatter or the free biome reader, while collections are curated Blender bundles meant for bulk importing into your asset library without needing any extra scattering add-ons. The snow feature is genuinely layerable, so you can use geometry node snow for hero assets and shader-based snow for efficiency, in addition to a frost module, and then you can go deeper into settings like snow buildup with configurable buildup layers, height, erosion, and so on. And this is exactly the kind of system you want to use with winter biomes, close-up hero trees, or seasonal variations of the same environment. And now Wind supports importing Plantfactory Wind by generating an armature rig with baked motion. And the import overrides overhaul adds controls like mesh resolution for hero plants, and plant-specific overrides that map to nodes in the original Plantfactory graph. Last but not least, I'm gonna talk about ABO Connect, which is like having a giant library of props inside Blender. And it connects you to the Amazon Berkeley Objects dataset, giving you instant access to over 8,000 free, high-quality 3D models directly from the Blender side panel. With high quality depends on what you can find. The assets cover all sorts of category, including furniture, electronics, appliances, toys, decor, you name it. So if you need to fill out a scene with some extra models, chances are you will find something suitable in just seconds. The add-on interface lets you search or browse the collection, then download and import the models which you want on demand. You are not forced to download the entire 8K collection at once, which is the point of this add-on. And all these models are under CC0 license in public domain, meaning you can use them freely in your projects, but you need to read the details to know exactly what this is all about. So guys, if you are interested in these add-ons, you will find all the necessary links in the description. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.